Hi, Jerry with Medicare Options for You. Thank you for joining me for another one of our videos. In this video, we will be discussing the annual election period. What is it? Who does it affect? Why should I even care? We'll be discussing those things. So let's jump right into it. Annual election period, sometimes called AEP. We'll look at what it is, when does it happen, who is it for, why should I even care about this, or why do we even have an annual election period, and how can I, take advantage of this if it is something for me. So before we begin, just a couple of disclosures. Medicare Options for You is a division of Daniel Insurance Agency. We do business as G Daniel Insurance Agency, serving the Monterey and Santa Cruz counties in California. We're not affiliated with Medicare or with the federal government. And you can reach us by email, MedicareOptions at geedaniel.com. Or we have a phone number, 831-920-3536. The website is also MedicareOptionsForU.com. And now note that when you contact us, you acknowledge a licensed insurance agent may contact you by phone, email, or mail to discuss Medicare insurance options. I am Jerry Daniel. I'm one of the licensed brokers here at G Daniel Insurance Agency. Also, my son Caleb is also a licensed agent broker. So we are a family business here to serve you here in the Monterey, Santa Cruz counties. Okay, so let's go and see now, what is the annual election period? Let's take a look and see what it is here. Well, it's the period from October 15th to December 7th of each year where you can join, switch, or drop a plan, a Medicare plan. So, who is the you in this statement? Well, you are the Medicare beneficiary. If you have Medicare Parts A and B, then this annual election period is for you. And what plans are we discussing here? Well, there's two types of plans. First, there is the Medicare prescription drug plan, sometimes called a Part D a drug plan. Those you can switch, join, things like that during this annual election period. We're also talking about a Medicare Advantage plan. Sometimes they're called Part C. And these are the plans that a person can get, Medicare beneficiary can get, that is an alternative to original Medicare. Those plans you can also join, switch, or drop during the annual election period. Okay, so who is the annual election period for? Well, yes, it is for. We're just gonna sort of explain this again. It's for you, Medicare beneficiaries. You have Medicare Part A and B. Okay. Maybe all you have is Medicare Parts A and B. You've never signed up for any other plan. We don't recommend that. But if that's you, the annual election period is for you because this is the time where you can add a prescription drug plan. I strongly recommend it, friend. Add a prescription drug plan. If you don't have one, the cost of medicines are rising all the time. A Medicare prescription plan could help you mitigate those rising costs of prescriptions, right? Maybe you already have a prescription drug plan and original Medicare. Well, the AEP is for you as well because, things change. So this is when you could look at the plans that are coming in 2022 and see if your existing plan is going to work for you still, then you just stay right there. Stay where you are, make no changes. But if in fact things are going to change and maybe there's a better plan for you, during the AEP is when you can make that election, you can make that switch, right? Maybe you have a Medicare Advantage plan. Well, again, you're the ones who could benefit from this AEP. Why? Again, why even consider the annual election period? Well, simple. Things change. During the course of the year, a lot could have changed with your existing plan or just the marketplace in general, right? So, what are some of the things that might change? If you have a Medicare Advantage plan, well, for 2022 or for the next year, your premiums might be increasing. Your copays might change. The coverage, the benefits, the actual things that are covered under your plan could change. Some may be added, some may be removed. The network of doctors can change sometimes. Additional benefits. So these are things that can change with your existing plan for 2022 that might warrant you at least looking. Beloved, here's what I say. At least just come and take a look at your options. Let us help you at least look at your options. If you're perfectly fine to stay where you are for 2022, then we haven't lost anything, or we have confirmed your election for next year. But if something needs to change, then you'll be in the right place to help facilitate those changes. Prescription drug plans. As long as I've been in the business, very rare do we see from one year to another a prescription drug plan will stay the same, whether it's the premiums are going to increase. Sometimes they decrease, but for the most part, they increase on existing plan. Your copays might change. There's a deductible. So the deductible in part is governed by Medicare, and they raise the total amount of deductible that a plan could have. So it's a good chance that that part may change. The drug tiers, right? The different structure of each drug, whether it's a preferred generic, or a brand name drug, that may change, and those changes will affect your copays in some form or another. The formulary is almost a given that year over year it's going to change with the movement of different drugs in the marketplace. So for all these reasons, you want to go and see your insurance broker to find out what is changing, find out what's going on for next year. Okay. Not only that, there might be new plans in your area, in your marketplace, in your county. There might be new plans, and you want to meet with someone who is going to have information on those new plans. You want to maybe do a compare and contrast with your existing plan. Again, just to validate, should you stay with your plan or should you make a change, right? So what else? What else do we have here? How do I take advantage of the annual election period? Well, I am so glad you asked. Call your insurance broker. That's me, folks. If you don't have one, give Jerry a call, give Caleb a call, email your insurance broker. Again, that's yours truly. Visit your insurance broker. We have an office in Salinas. Um, we also do one-on-one visits. We can also do certain things over the phone because of the COVID-19 protocols in place. So we've got some options. Call and make an appointment now. We cannot meet with you until October 1st is the earliest to discuss new plans, but we can certainly make an appointment for after October 1st. We cannot make any changes, actual changes as far as applications, until October 15th, but at least we can get on the calendar, because appointments do fill up, and before you know it, it is Christmas time, and there goes the AEP. So give us a call. Gather your prescriptions, right? If your prescriptions has changed during the year, you want to gather those prescriptions and bring it to you so we can look at how the new changes in your prescription, and then how it combines or compares with the plans that's going to be available for 2022, right? Make a list of any concerns you have with your current plans. Let's discuss those concerns, and let's see if there's options for you to mitigate those concerns, right? So there are things you can do. Again, we're available 831-920-3536 to make an appointment, or you can also email us Medicare Options at geedaniel.com. All right. So folks, thank you for listening. The AEP annual election period. It's important. If you have Medicare, this is for you. This is your opportunity to validate what you're going to do for next year, because once December 7th passes, generally speaking, you cannot make a change. You cannot sign up for these plans. So it is a short, about 7-week window. Let us help you maximize your efforts during that time to assist you. Okay. I'm going to put up one last screen. You'll see our contact information. Again, if you need an insurance broker, if you're looking, if you don't have one, give us a call. Let myself or Caleb will be glad to assist you, right? Until then, be well, be safe, and until next video, we'll see you again.